Hello, hello. Give it a second. Hi, guys. Straighten my hair. I'll just wait. It takes a while once you go live before anyone's alerted, so then you just kind of sit and wait. So I'm waiting for people to come on. I've been away for a couple days, yeah, with family, taking some time, which is a good thing. Should take some time. Take some time with your family and everyone. People say, do you ever shut off? Do you ever check out? Do you ever just, zone and not pay attention so much to what's going on? And I do, rarely. Sometimes I do. Most of the time I don't. But I did take a couple days off camping with my family. I tried camping with 3 kids. It's pretty interesting. It's very interesting, but it was fun. Anyways, hello guys, welcome. Hello Lorna. Hey Kathleen. Deborah, what's up? Hello Sean, love you. Hello Jacqueline. Hello Mimi. Hello hello Sandy. Welcome guys. Get in here. Get in here. Hello from Colorado Springs. Hey Mitch, what's up? Hi Rodney. Hey Karen. Hello Barry. I could do it in different voices. And talk like this. Different accents. Get in here. All right. Hello, Lori. Tammy. Okay. Well, let's just get started really quick. I'm doing this during nap time, so at any point in time, I could hear a child screaming, needing mom. So, wanted to jump on. Obviously, historic news, guys. Trump met with Kim Jong-un. That's historic. We have not been talking to North Korea for years, and finally it happened, and I literally got kind of choked up when I saw them shake hands. It was just like this moment of watching this man that so much of the world, well, our media and the liberals and the left hate, watch him. He's just making incredible strides, just stride after stride. It's amazing. And I know there's a lot of people praying for him. I'm one of those people. And it is incredible to watch him just use the gifts that God has given him to help America and make America safe again. And of course, as I'm watching this, I'm like, how is the... And I always want to watch because obviously, I'm going to do some kind of satirical video. That's what I do. So I have to watch how the media is going to spin it. How are they going to spin this incredible thing that's happening? So I'm always studying the liberals. I like to study them. I like to troll them. I don't talk to them. I just sit silently watch. I have people that are friends and that can't stand Trump. Well, they're not really friends. They're on my Facebook. I mean, let's be honest. We have people on our Facebook that we're not necessarily friends with, but you have to be friends with them. So anyways, I always want to see what they would say. So you always kind of, I check it out. I check out people's posts. I check out what CNN and MSNBC are saying. And I'm like, okay, because I use this material. This is my material. They give me free material to work with. And I'm so thankful for it. People say, are you thankful for liberals? I say, yes, I am. Because they give me my material. So anyway, so I was like, how are they going to spin this? Let's see. Let's check it out. So a lot of... people are like, oh my gosh, the United States flag is right next to the North Korean flag. I mean, what does that mean? That's just so horrible. Who does that? And then another one was Trump gave a thumbs up. He gave a thumbs up to Kim Jong-un. And if we just were to rewind, I don't know, 6-7 months, when Donald Trump was calling Kim Jong-un Little Rocket Man. Do you guys remember that? And he was saying that we were going to unleash fire and fury. And the media and the left were like, oh my gosh, you can't talk to him like that. You can't do that. He's going to go crazy. He's going to start nuking everything if you are hardcore on him. You can't do that. So now Trump's like, you know what? I'm going to play nice guy. I'm going to play nice guy with Kim Jong-un. We're going to talk. I'm going to give him the thumbs up. We're going to actually meet face to face. And so you can't win. You can't win. I mean, you play mean, you play nice, the media is going to hate you. And so Donald Trump, he gives him the thumbs up. And I just have to say this. If we have to play nice to get North Korea to denuclearize, so be it. So be it. If we have to play nice to help the almost 30 million people in North Korea, so be it. Okay? We haven't lifted sanctions. We haven't shipped them $150 billion like we did with Iran. Okay? So we haven't done anything yet. We're meeting face to face. And when you have an adversary, if you really care about that person and you really want peace, you don't necessarily even have to care about them. If you really want peace, you have to meet them. I have people that I necessarily don't get along with. I don't necessarily have to be friends with, but I want peace. And so I've had to meet people in my life and just say, hey, let's agree to disagree. Let's just make peace. And you can't make peace. Was Trump just supposed to teleconference in? Yeah, he needed to meet this guy face to face. Is Kim Jong-un a good guy? No. He's a bad guy. He's done bad things to his people. He is not a good person. But if he wants, I personally think that he's got some kind of infatuation with Donald Trump. I think that he is kind of impressed with this guy. I think that he thinks Donald Trump is a bit larger than life, and I think he's larger than life. And I think he wants to be part of the group. He wants to kind of, be included into this world leader thing that he's seeing take place. And he's not part of it. He's not part of it because he's a bad guy. So in order to be part of it, you have to negotiate. You have to do things to help your people. And if we are eventually going to lift sanctions, that's going to help the North Korean people who are starving right now, who are living like just miserable lives, completely detached from the rest of the world. And if these liberals and these leftists that say they really care about humanity, you really care about the people, then you would be 100% supporting this right now. You would be doing everything possible to help the North Korean people, but you're not. You're not. You see, you're a lot of talk, but there's no real action behind what you say at all. You just don't like Trump. So you could care less about the North Korean people. So don't even get me started on that. And then this is what I'm also on Twitter, and I saw this one guy. He's like, well, what's the difference? Like Republicans are totally cheering like the meeting between North Korea and like this deal with Kim Jong-un, but they were totally against the Iran deal. And I'm like, if you're dumb enough to not tell the difference between the North Korean, what happened, no deal has been made. We sat down and we say, hey, we want peace, and what are we going to do to get there? Okay, with Iran, we shipped $150 billion to these people. Okay, we gave control on inspection to the IEA, I can't even say it, I wrote it down somewhere, IAEA, which is part of the UN, and they didn't even have the proper funding to actually to check these sites that the Iranians were in charge of. They were not supposed to be working on with nuclear weapons. We were supposed to be inspecting them. We didn't have the finances to do it. They didn't have the finances to do it. And one of the top guys that was supposed to be inspecting the Iran well, they weren't denuclearizing. They were just being postponed. Okay, let's be honest. The Iran deal did not denuclearize Iran. The Iran deal just postponed Iran from actually getting nuclear weapons, which they're still doing. I mean, they're still like hurriedly, rapidly trying to create nuclear weapons. So the Iran deal did absolutely nothing. And the guy that was inspecting it, okay, this guy used to be part of Iran's bomb creation team or whatever they were. So this guy had like associations with the Iranians. And we're supposed to expect that this guy, one of the head guys that's supposed to be inspecting these sites, is going to tell us the truth when he used to work for the Iranians. And then on top of that, the Iranians are burning our flag and chanting death to America and calling us the Great Satan. I don't know, but I haven't seen North Korea doing that. I haven't seen North Korea burning our flag and saying that we're the Great Satan. I haven't. And I haven't seen North Korea saying that they want to completely wipe Israel off the face of the planet. Okay, so there's a huge difference between the Iran deal and what just happened in Singapore. So just to clarify that to any person that's just can't know what's in the deal. Okay, know what's happening. I feel like these people, they're just so immediately. And you know what? Another thing, if you honestly are hoping that North Korea does not denuclearize, like you've got problems, okay? Because that makes the world a safer place, okay? And if you're actually hoping like, oh, I don't want Trump to succeed. Like I made a video last week and I said, maybe it's time, for a heart check. Maybe it's time for a little come to Jesus meeting. If you're actually rooting against America and the American people and peace in our world, maybe you've just gone a little too far. And when I speak about going a little too far, Robert De Niro. at the Tonys last night. The guy has gone too far. I mean, I'm literally watching this and I'm thinking, this guy's nuts. Like, he's lost it. It's finally just like the snap, just the click. It's just so amazing to me because these people say, love trumps hate, but literally they're hate-filled people saying this. And you know what? I had this really interesting observation. Like, that was the saying over, the election. It was love trumps hate, and everyone was, and I believe your words have power. I believe that if you give your words do have authority and they do have power. So you need to be careful with what you're saying. And the left was chanting love trumps hate in the last election, right? Remember that? Love did trump hate because love did win in 2016. Love did win. Because what has been exposed is the hearts of man over the last 2 years. We have seen people that say that they're full of love exude and put out such hate that it's just, you can feel it. It's tangible. It literally is, and so they were masking with this word of love, but they weren't walking in love. Because true love is able to be around people that you disagree with without wanting to punch them in the face. And I've been around liberals where literally you could cut the tension with a knife because they know where I stand on issues. Because they don't like where I stand or what, oh my gosh. So, and it's hate. I can feel the hate. And what we've seen Hollywood do is they say, oh, we're just tolerant, we love you, and we love you. That's just a bunch of bull. They have been exposed for who they are. Samantha Bee calling Ivanka Trump, who's an incredible person, a very sweet, she's my age. She's a mom. Calling her a feckless, horrible, horrible word. If you are a feminist, you should be appalled. A true feminist, a woman that supports equality between men and women. Feminism today has just gotten, don't even get me started, that's a whole other thing I could go off on. But if you truly want to raise women up and lift them up, any woman that calls another woman that is not pro-woman. In fact, I would question, I would say Samantha Bee would probably, I would say she's misogynist. She hates women. She hates conservative women. She hates women that disagree with her. So she calls about, look at the love there. Look at the love by Samantha Bee. What else? Who else did I write down? This is just in the last week. Bill Maher. Bill Maher hoping that our economy tanks so that Trump is not reelected. Now let's remember that Bill Maher makes, 8 figures a year. So it doesn't really affect him. If the economy drops, he's sitting pretty. Doesn't matter because he's fine. He's fine in his little closed-in bubble. Okay? But the rest of the world is affected, is hurt. Okay? And for those that are new to my page, I lived in Hollywood. Okay? I lived in Hollywood. I actually worked for a celebrity. She's well known. And I saw how these people live. I was part of the whole, I was in the Hollywood scene. I experienced the Hollywood scene. And I saw the most unhappy, miserable people I've ever been around, to be honest. These people had so much. The person I worked for would shut down department stores, high-end department stores, so she could shop. Okay? So it was a lifestyle that I had never experienced prior. And these people were miserable people. And you know what? They couldn't even tell you what a gallon of gas costs right now. They could not tell you what a gallon of milk costs right now. They have no idea how we, the middle class Americans, live at all. They have no clue. So it's amazing to me that they don't care about you. Okay? They love the way they live. They want they're socialists at heart. They love the idea of us in our place and they're in theirs. They say that they're for the poor, but if you're really for the poor, then you're pro-jobs. Because a job brings a person out of poverty. Okay, these people say, oh, we want to help the poor, and that's why we're liberal, and that's why we care. No. If you want to help the poor, then you're pro-job. You're pro-Trump. Because Trump is creating jobs. Over 3 million jobs have been created since Trump got elected. Our unemployment is at 3.8% right now. If you really care about minorities, you care about Hispanics, you care about blacks, well, you know what? Their record low unemployment right now. So if you really care about these people, but you don't care about these people, you don't. Because if you do care, then you would be supporting the Trump policies that are being enacted right now. So it's just, it's such a two-faced thing. It's amazing to me. It's amazing to watch. So, consumer confidence right now has hit 18-year low now. I mean, 18-year high for 18 years. Consumer confidence was the highest it's ever been in 18 years. Like, if you really, really want to help people, that you say these people, because I got a lot of trolls that follow me, a lot of liberals that can't stand me, but you say you care. But if you really do care, then you would support the policies of Trump because he's helping America and Americans. And he's also helping the world right now. He met with Trudeau, and a whole thing with Trudeau. You know what? If someone's not giving you a good deal, it's like someone explained, put a great, I don't know who it was, but somebody said, like, you go to dinner. And 10 dinners in a row, you're paying for everyone at the dinner table, okay? And then finally, at the 11th dinner, you're like, you know what? I think you should pay. I think we should split the check. I think someone else should pay. And that's all Trump's done with the whole fair trade going on right now with negotiating NAFTA and coming up with better deals. So it's amazing to me, the people that say that they support something, but then when we're actually seeing change take place, they're losing it. They're losing it. You say you want peace in the world, then you would support Trump meeting with North Korea. Oh, but he's a dictator. Oh, but he's a horrible person. Yeah, he's a horrible person. He's a horrible person. And sometimes you have to do things to come to terms, to get to an agreement. Have you ever had an argument with someone? We've been in an argument with North Korea for years. And finally, it's like, okay, let's talk it out. That's what you do. So it's amazing to me. Oh, get over it. Honestly. So, and I would like to say, with the whole Hollywood thing, keep it up. Please. Seriously, please keep doing what you're doing because you're going to get us another 4 years. Honestly. And it's amazing to me. I just recently heard that the Democrats are turning to Hollywood on how to, on their messaging. Because they're obviously not, they're not, their whole platform right now is hating Trump. They have no policies. What's their policies for Nancy Pelosi, she goes, oh, unemployment numbers are low. Big deal. Whoop-de-woo. Doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah, because you're an elitist, okay? But it means something to me, a middle-class mom. It means something to me. And it means something to a lot of the other middle-class, hardworking American people out there. These policies do affect us. But they also help those that are trying to come out of poverty. The welfare numbers have dropped. That is a good thing. That is a good thing. If you care about poor people, then you don't want welfare the numbers to rise. You want them to lower. That means that people are getting up out of poverty and they're working and they're putting their life together and they're no longer dependent, because true freedom is independence. It's not being dependent on the government. The government controls you. When you just collect a check and you just sit and you don't, then you're dependent on that. You need that. You rely on that. But if you say, you know what, I got this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this happen. That's when you become truly free. And Trump is freeing people to literally live their dreams, to literally pursue the American dream, because you're no longer tied. You're no longer in chain to anyone else. No one else can control you. That is freedom. And that's what we're witnessing right now. So I'm absolutely thrilled with what's happening with North Korea. I'm hoping, I am praying for the best. I really am. I'm so encouraged to watch someone say, you know what, I'm going to meet with him. I'm going to talk to him. We're going to work this thing out. That's what you do. You got to get your hands dirty to get the job done. And so for those freaking out that Trump, met with a crazy, horrible dictator and gave him the thumbs up, if it causes peace, I'm all for it. I would give somebody a thumbs up if it meant I could help 30 million people. It would. I would do it. And I hope you would too. So that's what I got to say. Love my president. I love him too, Lee. Linda, true. Yes. You guys are awesome. Thankful for all of you. Erica Francis, you're the best. Love you. I love you. That's what I just wanted to get on and say. I mean, of course we're going to see the spin. And as I watch the spin continue, I just keep getting ideas. So it's all good in the end. Awesome. I told my husband last night, I'm so fired up with what's happening and so excited that I helped on the Trump campaign for my state in 2016, and I want to do it again. I want to work as hard as I can for Trump in getting him reelected, because you know what? His policies are affecting my kids. Denuclearizing North Korea is affecting my children. Unemployment at 3.8% is affecting my husband. What's happening around me is it's affecting me in a positive way. And if we could get another 4 years out of this, then there's like such a peace in my heart. Like so I'm all for it. I'm going to do what I can. If you're watching, get involved. Get involved. Don't, let's not just like keep this an online thing. Let's take it out into our communities. I'm also a precinct leader. I'm an assistant district captain. I also volunteer for the Republican Party in my county and in my state, and I encourage you to get out there and do what you can. Get involved. Get involved. We got midterms coming up November 6th. It's extremely important that we vote. We have to win this. We got to keep the House. Obviously, they say right now, trends-wise, when there's a Republican Party in office, then midterms usually go to the Democrats. But I believe that we are seeing such incredible things happen under the Trump administration that I think that we could come out strong in 2018. I really believe that November 6th could be a huge surprise to a lot of people that are rooting for the worst for Trump. I believe that we're going to see good things happen. So get out there, knock on doors, make phone calls, and vote, vote, vote. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.